We are here with Axel and Suchasinie of Kusuma Intertrading, distributors of Behringer machines. We'd like to know what's your vision for the future? How do you see your company developing in the next couple of years?
Actually, we just started to be the representative of Behringer in the beginning of last year, and we have participated in some exhibitions, and we have a lot of feedback. Many people, many visitors coming to visit us and follow up, and the number is increasing. And so we think that we have quite good future for the saw machine. Even it is quite new in Thailand, in Asia for this kind of cutting machine, but we think that now the people start to know and they quite consider it is a good choice for cutting.
And what is the focus of your marketing right now? What is your strategy for achieving growth in the next 2 to 3 years?
Our target is mostly now is for the steel industry, automotive. We have some customers already in some industrial and so on.
So actually I come out of the electric motor manufacturing business. And about 1.5 years ago on the Metallics here in Bangkok, we met the managing director of Behringer, and he asked us if we would be interested to be their representative. First we hesitated because it's a very different field to my original expertise, but then they invited us to visit a factory in Germany, and we went there, both of us, and we were so impressed that we decided to slow down and shut down all our other business and concentrate only on Behringer and Behringer Eisele. Behringer, the brand name, is quite new here in this territory, but thanks to the Metallics and Metalworking magazine, many people got to know us, got to know Behringer already. We already got some very good sales in Indonesia and in Thailand, and we are very positive that we can improve.
Okay, you said that you went to visit Behringer and you were very impressed by them. What was it about Behringer's machines that impressed you?
Actually, beginning with the company itself, not talking about the machines, about the company. The people there, the people who work there, you can tell they are very loyal to the company, they are very happy, and they really enjoy working there. And the organization of the company itself, how clean it is, how organized it is, everything fine. Behringer does not have only machine building section, they also have their own steel foundry, and they die cast the frame of their machines. And one works just into the other, hand in hand, and this is what impressed us. And the quality and the stability, the rigidness of the machine really impressed us.
Right. You've only been around for the last year or so, but from that, what have you seen as the main thing that customers are demanding? What are they demanding that's new? What do they want now that they didn't have before?
They always ask for a very low price. They want the best quality for a low price, which is not possible, of course. So we need to introduce the difference of our machines and why our machines are more expensive. And this is our major goal, our target, to educate the people and make them more sensitive for quality instead of low price. Because even if you have to pay more when you purchase a machine, it will pay itself within 2 years. Because the following cost will be much lower than a cheaper machine.
Okay. What sort of costs do you mean by that?
You mean the following cost?
Yes.
For instance, if you cut in the surface is perfect, the tolerance is very little. the part you cut with our saws is ready to use. You save the time in another machine to remachine the part to make the surface nice and to make the size right. The part which come out of our machines are ready to use. And then the lifetime of the tool, which means saw blade or saw bend. Since our machine is die-casted iron, very solid, very little vibrations. That means, because you have little vibrations, you have a very clean cut and you have a much longer lifetime of your saw blade or saw bend. This is the following cause.
Okay. And how do you see technology developing in the next 5 to 10 years?
I mean, the basic concept of our machines is based on many, many years of experience. The basic concept will not change a lot, I believe, but the easy handling will be improved. The tool itself we develop together with the manufacturer of the bends, of the saw bends and the saw blades. Easier to use, easier troubleshooting in case there is a trouble, the diagnostics, also the sawing technology will improve. Behringer is running their own R&D section with 3 people doing nothing but this, only improving and research, develop. So it will not become worse, it will become better, that's for sure. But what exactly will become better, of course we cannot tell now. It has to be.
For example, our PSU, this one we have in the exhibition for 50M, is the result of the try and test many times of the other machines of the same series.
Yes.
And this is the latest.
Right.
Yeah.
And as far as new machines, what do you expect? What changes do you expect with machines? In the future?
Faster cutting.
Faster cutting.
And even better, nicer,
Precisely.
smoother surface of the cut part.
Okay. How do you see the ASEAN economy developing in the next couple of years? Do you think the Thailand and the creation of the ASEAN community, how do you see that affecting the economy and manufacturing? Do you think this will have an effect on things such as labor and trading and being able to sell your machines to other companies?
ASEAN is still growing.
Actually, we represent Behringer in Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, Vietnam and Thailand.
Yeah.
And all these markets have a big demand of sawing machines.
Yeah.
There
In
are
common?
many investors moving in this area
Right.
and still needing our saw.
Not only on the domestic market, also foreigners, Westerners, Americans come to this market. And as more investors come into these countries, that more the understanding of a good quality will improve.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they have a high quality demand.
And which of the Southeast Asian countries do you predict to grow the most within the next couple of years?
Vietnam, Indonesia.
Right. So, with Thailand coming up to an election within the next couple of months, how do you think things might change after this?
I don't think that for economic or business it will not change a lot.
No. Do you feel that Thailand has been through a lot of political problems? Do you think that these are going to change in the future? Have they had an effect on your business?
I think that the political problem now is not effect for the people anymore.
Right.
The people, the business people concentrating on their own business.
Right.
Yeah. And even for tourists, I don't think that there will be a big crisis anymore.
Okay. Do you think that there will be any difference depending on which party gets into power, whether it's Pheu Thai or the Democrats? Do you think that would have a big effect on how the industry would develop?
Maybe the policy is a little bit different, but for business, everybody tries to make the country developed.
Right.
And I think that they try to push nice policy to make Thailand growing faster.
Right.
So I'm a foreigner here in Thailand, and I'm neutral, but I'm sure regardless which party will come to power, they all want the best for their country, I believe.
Okay, and what constraints do you face as a business? Are there economic constraints or labor constraints? Do you find it hard to get employees? Constraints, financial or logistics? What are the main constraints you face at the moment?
Well, logistics and infrastructure is, I would call it, almost perfect here in Thailand. What we experience is very, very difficult is to find loyal people, loyal employees,
Right.
and educated or well-trained employees.
Right.
We had a lot of bad experience. They came, they got the money, were never seen again, or they sold themselves much higher than they really were worth.
Right.
They promised, didn't keep the promise, so right now we are very, very careful selecting people.
Right.
Because we have too many bad experiences.
And
Right now, we are very happy. Finally, we have 3 employees, and they are very loyal, very, very nice people.
Okay, that's good. With the earthquake and tsunami in Japan, many people are talking about Japanese manufacturers moving more of their production base over to other countries such as Thailand, Southeast Asia, the rest of Asia. Do you think that that's going to have a big effect on things?
I think so, because companies who always used to buy Japanese machines, more and more send inquiries to us. Probably also because many Japanese companies, due to the disaster, are not able to deliver the demanded amount, quantity of machines or parts. It's very sad what happened to them, but for some other people, this causes new business.
Right.
Or creates new business.
And how do you plan to develop your brand and to increase awareness of your brand within Thailand and the Southeast Asian market?
Exhibitions, of course.
Exhibitions.
This is the first time we participate in the Intermach, but we participated in metallics 3 times already, and we really appreciate the metallics. So far for this morning, this show seems to be very good for us too. And of course we do some announcements in very high quality magazines like the Metalworking magazine. This is why we are here now, I guess. And of course I travel a lot.
Yes.
She does mainly the office work and marketing. I travel a lot, also do installations once in a while, and people talk about that.
Right.
Behringer is going to become very famous very soon.
Oh, very good. And how have you found the interest so far at the event today?
Sorry, say that again.
So far this morning, have you had a lot of interest so far?
Oh yeah. Both of us were very surprised. It was much more than we expected in only one morning.
Right.
Yeah.
If it continues like that, it would be an excellent show.
Right. And who are the people who are showing most of an interest in your machines? What type of customers?
Mostly is
Everybody who has to cut any kind
Yeah.
of metal.
Right. Okay. Are these mostly small manufacturers or larger manufacturers?
They are all welcome. We have the right machine for all of them.
the
Small,
small machine
big.
has big range from very small to the small workshop or big factory. We can provide all.
Bandsaw, circular saws, miter saws, straight cut. We have everything in our portfolio.
Okay, well, good luck with the exhibition, and thank you so much for coming to an interview with us.
Thank you very much too.